To the day's other news now, and racehorse trainer David Hayes has described his fear as fire last night bore down on his home and training facility near Euroa. The fire came dangerously close to destroying Lindsay Park, but a home at Gurrum wasn't as fortunate. Alexis Daish has the story.
A desperate fight as relentless wind fans the flames. This is the Crichtons Creek bushfire burning through the property of prominent horse trainer David Hayes. Filming the fire and holding a hose, David's son helped crews battle the blaze as it destroyed parts of their horse training facility and crept closer towards their family home. The wind change late afternoon turned a piece of the Hayes horse dynasty worth millions into this.
Well, it's my lifetime's work, so it was a bit sad last night seeing all the fences.
80 hectares destroyed and fencing gone. There were 60 horses in these paddocks which very nearly perished.
It was on us before you could move, really. It was really going very, very quickly. It was quite frightening. At
the same time, another fire was tearing through Gurumbat, 50 kilometres east of Shepparton.
The next thing, our neighbours came roaring up the driveway and said, "It's in the crop, you've got about 3 minutes. Get out."
This is what Susan McIntosh faced with her daughters as they fled.
Scary. Yeah, scary.
Kids were beside themselves. It's Mother Nature and it's luck, I suppose.
The McIntosh's property gives you an idea of just how erratic and powerful these winds were. Fire destroyed the shed, the tractor, and yet 50 metres away, Mother Nature spared their family home.
But today, the firefight was far from over. 30 kilometres further northeast of Gurumbat, the biggest threat, a blaze burning towards the towns of Boya and Boya North. It killed 2,000 livestock and destroyed 8,000 hectares.
I mean, it's the summer, it's in the northeast, and we know between 2 and 6 o'clock every day we will have spikes in the weather.
Boya resident Bob Derrick saved his home of 24 years but lost his workshop.
I sort of love the shed, and I still do, you know, because I spent a lot of time in there.
We moved into it for 12 months and 10 years later we moved into the house.
The fire was downgraded to a watch and act. In central Victoria, crews fought a blaze at Bainton, east of Kyneton. There were fears for the welfare of one resident who was later accounted for. The 900-hectare fire is now contained, but residents should remain alert.
Tomorrow the fire danger rating goes to very high, which still sees that fires will move around in the landscape and become dangerous, but they're certainly not to the point where we see excessive winds and they'll be fast moving.
Just the beginning of summer and close calls for so many. In Wangaratta, Alexis Daish, 9 News.